Hey y'all, it's Nomadic Shaman here. Thank you so much for visiting my page. Um, Today's video, we're going to continue. Okay. We are going to continue. Please keep in mind this video is for entertainment purposes. So please use your own discernment. Now, one thing that Spirit informed me, let's see. There's something significant. This is when I did my automatic writing, and I'm going to tell you what came up. I'm going to read it just like how it is, y'all. Getting paid for foster children on paper. As foster parents, these children were sold through sex trafficking, exploited and sold and rented out to pedophiles. Department of Human Services is significant. The governor is significant. More specifically, Maryland governor is significant. How that ties in, I don't know, but I wrote it right here. This is significant. Foster teens go missing. Stole child care subsidies. Okay. Kidnaps foster children and traffics them. I think I already said that. Part of prostitution ring with younger children, adults. Child predator. Woo. And this other part that I'm going to mention. The crazy Egyptian bitch. Although I feel in my heart of hearts she's cuckoo. She's clever and she's strategic as fuck. Here she is connecting with all of these people that aren't aware that she's connecting with all of these people, and in real time doing spell work to make sure that they don't know that she's connected with all these people. I mean, she was connected with members of the military doing work for her. Members of people who were part of government agencies. Individuals who were part of the government. I heard FBI, y'all, for one. FBI, CIA. Okay, those are the two. NSA. Oh, NIH is what I'm hearing. So there were individuals, I'm not saying all of the departments, I'm just saying specifically individuals who happen to be working for those government agencies that she was working in tandem with to fulfill certain things. She was working with people who were part of the Masons, law enforcement, Eastern Stars, gangs. I heard Bloods, Crips, gangster disciples. Okay, I've already said certain people who work or who are in the military, certain veterans who have access to certain things that only they can have access to. Okay, outside of the military. Cults. I heard a vampiric sex cult. That was one of them. Covens. She was in and out of covens. Covens, physical covens, online covens. Even doing spell work on them. They didn't even know. Doing spell work on people who were doing spell work on me to have them continue on doing spell work on me. I'm like, okay. So we have the cults, we have the covens, and even secret societies, y'all. One I've heard, I've never heard of this one in my whole entire life. I had to look it up. I heard that she was an initiate of the Eastern Stars, but she didn't make it. Okay. And there is a secret society too, where she was an initiate, where she put me up for sacrifice amongst other people. I've never heard of this secret society at all. I had to look it up, y'all. Some type of hermetic order. Has anyone heard of the Golden Dawn? I never heard of them. I don't even know what that is. I mean, I know it's a secret society, a cultic group, but outside of that, I don't know much about it. I just know that she put me up for sacrifice with that group. Anyways, someone was clever and as a way of protection. This person has a mental illness, a mental illness or disorder. She has had to take at one point in time prescription pills to remedy this, but she opted not to because she didn't like the way she felt. In fact, spirit made me feel the way that she felt. It was like woozy, dizzy, just I didn't like it. So she went to different ways to try to address it. Okay. But having a mental illness or mental disorder on paper was a way of protecting her as it relates to imprisonment and how much time one serves in imprisonment when one has a mental disorder or illness. Okay. It's almost like they get I don't want to say a slap on the wrist, but I'm hearing that was intentional. Like, not intentional. It was intentional in the way that it served as protection for her to be able to go about and do the craziest, most diabolical shit, and then her having to experience the least amount of consequence because of the mental disorder illness. Okay? And the fact that she's a woman, and the fact that many may find her attractive, with her being able to get away with a lot of her crimes and being able to get off. I mean, she's gotten this far, right? We're at 7 minutes. Let's continue. Okay, so I have love spells to break up friendships, partnerships, and financial spells as it relates to me. This is what I wrote. Spirit informed me that she used to create a lot of fake accounts, social media accounts, cloning phones, and get this. Clone phones, create fake social media accounts, more specifically make up social media accounts, but put my face on it after hacking into mine, using my pictures, arguing with herself, presenting it to the lawyer and saying, look how this person is harassing me. Y'all, it was all her. Having conversations, disagreements, and arguments with herself. That was her. I had nothing to do with that. Outside of my picture being taken and removed from my social media pages. And a fake account was created from that. But when Spirit told me she was doing that to show people, to be able to get them on her side, to either do spell work on me or whatever she asked them to do, it was like, look what this person is doing to me. Look what I have to deal with. And all along it was her. That's some scary ass shit. I mean, going back and forth with yourself, arguing with yourself. Like, yeah. So not only was she showing her lawyer this, lied all on my name. She also lied to a whole bunch of different organizations, letting them know that I was dead because I was dead on paper. And her team facilitated that. Okay. What else? Spirit also informed me in 2024, June of 2024, this is around the time that my best girlfriend had passed away from cancer, and I was down home visiting. Well, not home, but down in Florida visiting to her funeral, to go to her funeral. Spirit informed me, not only did she break into my mom's house at that time, well, not her specifically, paid people to do it. But not only did she have that paid people to break into my house, get this, She also paid somebody to sprinkle black widow spiders around my mom's house, y'all, in June of 2024. Eddie told me that he said he changed his will and testament when he found out or discovered that the second child, who only lived, I believe, to be 4 to 6 months, wasn't his. That's when, or maybe it was like around his divorce, but it was sometime between January and March where he made changes to his will and testament. And I believe it's like he had a hunch that that kid wasn't his. She purposely got pregnant to keep him. And once he gained clarity that that second child wasn't his, the first one is his. The one that's currently in foster care, that's his. But when he found out that the second one wasn't his, that's what made him change his will and testament, y'all. That's when he put my name on it. Spirit also told me that this woman had a driver's license of me, so she had my physical address on this driver's license that she had created with her picture. And in my name, she got 3 speeding tickets. I'm being told 2 in 2024, that she managed to get sealed, but still I'm pretty sure the feds and law enforcement can gain access to that. And then 1 happened in 2021, all in Virginia. Okay, the 2 that happened in 2024, she managed to get sealed or covered. Spirit informed me currently, so April, May, and June of 2026, whenever I'm on my laptop, specifically my laptop for work, and if I'm meeting with a client, virtually, how they have set up some type of spyware so that they see me, they see what I see, they know when I have meetings. And especially since the crazy Egyptian bitch has been apprehended, her sister and a coven member were watching me as I partake in these virtual meetings, y'all. It doesn't help that there's also people that were being paid where I currently work. Okay. Anyways. Where are we at? 13 minutes, I can go. Something is significant about a quick deed transfer, putting her name down as the original owner so she could contest it, okay? Contest the decision written on the trust, okay? Also, I wrote this down, but Eddie said something along the lines of, or not, this is not specifically coming from Eddie. I need to be clear. This came from my automatic writing, where I wrote, had him tested to see who his real biological father was, more specifically Eddie. What else? Let's see. Committed sex crimes in parking lots. I did say she was a prostitute, even though she said I was a prostitute. Something significant about sending letters to themselves and would pick them up. I don't know. Not really clear on that. Spirit also informed me, this is automatic writing session. There were 20 attempts to take out Eddie. All of them were unsuccessful. The 21st attempt, however, was successful. Okay? She was behind all of those attempts, y'all. What else? Spirit informed me there were property that was purchased in Bahamas with the money that she had gained from the assets and trust. Use it as rentals and for Airbnb rentals. Okay. There's something significant about selling property and then hiding it in a trust. It being hidden in a trust. Okay. Ask Spirit, how many properties does she have? The information I was given was the rental property in Bahamas, and then another, maybe a commercial property. I'm not really clear on that. But something is significant about selling a property and have it hidden in a trust. Let's see. The last part that I just want to add on here. I wrote filled out banking information with my name and address, getting loans under my name, got a car under my name, fake ID, forgery, license plate, and license registration, had stolen driver licenses and machines to create license plates with stencils. Okay, something is significant about that. The last thing that I'll say before I go is the house that they left, Spirit had informed me that they had all type of sexual rituals, spell work that was going on in that house. House that he left me. They were doing sex rituals, burying stuff in the yards, death rituals. They were using it as a trap house, selling drugs out of it. Neighbors can contest to this, okay, what I'm saying right now. Basically, they infiltrated that place and was doing all sorts of crimes in that place. All sorts of crimes in that place. I specifically wrote selling goods, drugs. Selling goods and drugs, y'all. Spell work, rituals, seances, all up in that house. Y'all, I asked my spirit team, I would have to do a massive exorcism on the land, on the house. It don't make no damn sense. And that shit be draining already. Anyhow, I'm gonna leave that there. I have additional messages, divine messages coming for you. So look out for those. All right. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.